Had a fantastic weekend.
We did. Did you have a good weekend?
I did. Quick little beach trip.
Yeah, you probably had the best weekend of all of us, to be honest.
Let me just say for a second, the weather was
amazing.
Absolutely
You picked a great weekend.
The best weekend.
Before it changes.
Oh, my last weekend before.
Oh my goodness, it was amazing.
So was it hard getting up this morning?
Of course it was. And
every Monday's hard.
And I did hit the snooze button
Multiple times.
That's what we've been talking about all morning long. How many times? That's the question we're asking you. So put it in the comments. Did you push snooze this morning, or how often do you normally push snooze? Most of us do a little snooze in between alarms, but we're hearing it could be bad for your health.
Oh. No.
So we're going to talk more about that. But first, Wake Up Charlotte's Megan Bragg is verifying for us.
It seems to be a morning routine for me. I set my alarm for 7 and snooze until about 8 a.m. While I feel like I'm getting more sleep, is that actually the case? The question, does hitting the snooze button multiple times actually make you more groggy for the day? Let's verify. So we went to someone who knows all about sleep, Dr. Douglas Kirsch, the medical director of sleep medicine at Atrium Health, and we also checked in with the Houston Methodist Medical Center. It's that sound in the morning that most of us dread.
Some of the time people will set an alarm, hit the snooze button once and get up and they're good. That's probably not a major issue. The problem is when people use it repetitively.
So you set your alarm for 6 and snooze for an hour. The Houston Methodist Medical Center says hitting the snooze button repeatedly can increase your chances of being jarred awake during deep sleep, which would leave you feeling groggier than usual.
It's kind of dreaming sleep that's occurring at the end of your sleep window. Now you're kind of disrupting it and you're flying in between different stages because you're waking yourself up and then you're trying to get back into that stage. And it just, you don't feel as good coming out of that kind of fragmented sleep.
Dr. Kirsch says the reason you keep hitting that snooze, you're probably not getting enough Z's. He suggests setting your alarm to the time you actually stop hitting the snooze button or try to unwind and go to bed earlier.
The most important thing is trying to keep to a consistent schedule. It's really important to get up at the same time every day, even on the weekend.
So we can verify that, yes, hitting the snooze button several times can make you more groggy during the day because it could interrupt deep sleep. Here are some other tips to help give you a better night's sleep. Dr. Kirsch says to make sure to limit your screen time before bed. And if you can stay consistent with the time you wake up for about 2 to 3 weeks, he says it will get easier to rise and shine. With your Verify, I'm Megan Bragg.
That last part, I'm so jealous of anybody who can have
7 o'clock.
Who can have the same.
We're all like, oh, snooze for an hour. No matter what time you get up, that would drive me insane. I do push snooze, but like 1, 2 max. Then I got to get up.
So folks are weighing in. Victoria Lynn says first alarm goes off at 6:45, then I set it for 7:10, and I hit snooze every 5 minutes until 7:20.
Oh, gosh.
That seems like a lot of work. Dawn 3 times, if you count the dog waking me up to go outside and stand there to do nothing. I
know that. Yeah.
Melissa, 5:20 a.m. sharp, does not hit the snooze.
Ooh.
Hardcore. And then Joel, waking up early in the morning is bad for me. I agree. We all agree with you, actually. It's bad.
But we do it every day.
John, I'm jealous of you. He says I wake up naturally each morning at the same time.
He must have a normal schedule, right?
They say that that's one of the best things you can do for your health, overall health, is to have.
That's what Brad does, right?
Yeah. I'm so jealous of it because I do think it can compensate for so many other things.
But if you don't have to be like on the air somewhere.
Oh, totally.
It's okay.
100%.
This job, wow.
So wait, let's go down. Do you snooze at all?
I got to tell you what happened this morning. I think I was going to, but I knocked everything up on the bedside table off. Oh, the clock, everything just crashed, so I had to get up.
That's one way to do it.
It was like I was reacting like this. You know?
I've done that.
Occasionally I'll do that. I just make myself get up. But
yeah.
You can be groggy even though you don't even use the snooze.
Yep.
So you snooze?
I snooze and I set multiple alarms.
Yeah.
Because I'm scared. And sometimes I will sit up going, what time is it? What time is it?
It's the worst feeling.
I feel like if I just snooze once because I feel like if that first alarm, lets me know it's about time to get up, Ben.
Yeah.
But,
like your warning sign.
But you can go ahead and sleep another 20 minutes. So that's what I usually end up doing.
Yeah, and like Sarah, I do a series of alarms, but the tones get more and more aggressive. The first one just vibrates, and then the next one is like, la da da, and the next one's like, ah! So trying to kind of scare you awake at that point. So once you hear that one, it's time to get up.
Also, I mean, I would say that for us, I think letting your snooze go off too many times is like
dangerous.
Grounds for divorce with your significant other.
Oh, yeah.
Only because, I mean, we do wake up, at 2 or 3 in the morning, and so.
I've gone downstairs to make like coffee, and I've gotten like a phone call from Chris, like, the alarm. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot I had another one set.
I know, I've done that too. I've actually forgot I had it on and then been in the shower. And
I've done that.
It goes off, and I'm like trying to scramble to get out of the shower to turn it off because I know Brad.
Yeah, today I actually got out of the shower just because it was going off actively, and then of course you had the baby. So I want to just publicly here say, Kim, I'm sorry for all the excess alarms that we have.
What's crazy is my kids, if they come and get in bed with me, which most kids do, get ready, Chris.
Okay, thank you.
My alarm will go off. They do not wake up. They sleep so hard. I'm like, how is this alarm not waking you up?
They have nothing in their head to make them go, you got to get up, you got this to do today, you got that to worry about. They have no worries.
No.
Great thing about being a kid.
I know.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. All right, folks, weigh in. Let us know how many times you hit the snooze button, if you do it at all. And then we'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
Bye.